Great. Good morning, everyone. Have a seat, please. So I hope everyone had a really fruitful, eventful, and enjoyable, restful Thanksgiving weekend. I think probably after what's been a really hectic opening few weeks, really busy in all sorts of ways, it's just a chance to relax, spend some time with the family, and recharge a little bit. I'm going to start off actually though by just drawing attention to an area of the world some of you might have been following the news this weekend, where there's just some horrific atrocities happening at the moment out in the Middle East, out near Gaza. So if you have been following along, or if you are affected by this in some way, perhaps you have a connection to that area of the world, then please do use the resources around you. If you need to talk, to have conversation, whether it's a trusted adult or our counselling services, or you need a minute, okay, speak to your teachers, and we're obviously going to support that as much as we can. I have some introductions to make. First, some of you will have noticed, probably in your, those of you particularly whose FAs these students are in, we have 4 exchange students from Sydney, Australia with us for about the next 6 weeks, I think it is, ensuring that they get a proper Canadian Halloween. Growing up in a country which didn't do Halloween quite like North America, it really is good fun, but obviously there'll be lots of other elements of the experience that they're really excited for. So I'm just going to read out their names and ask them to stand when they hear their name read, and then we can give them a really warm QMS welcome. So we have 2 students from Knox Grammar School in Sydney. They'll be wearing the sort of Scottish thistles and navy blue uniforms, and then we have a couple of students from Abbottsley School, and these, I think it's northwest Sydney, is that right? Yeah. Okay, so from Knox Grammar we have Ben Keywood, we have Lachlan Maloney, and from Abbottsley we have Selena Gow, and we have Emily Callagher. Please give them a really warm Thanks very much. Welcome to Queen Margaret School. I hope you have a terrific time. I'm going to pass over now. As you know, that this building is often an avenue for student voice. And this is a student-led project that Jason Cheng has taken on. I know he has a committee of interested and committed students to the arts, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about the Cowichan Youth Festival of Arts. Please welcome Jason.
Hi everyone. Today, you might have seen this high art poster around campus, but today we're going to talk a little more about the Cowichan Youth Festival of the Arts. So, first of all, it's a candy alert. Well, there'll be questions in the end, so pay attention closely to what I'm about to say, because they're all going to be related to what's coming up. So, here we go. So, first of all, I want to introduce our slogan. It's Arts, Youth, and Cowichan. It perfectly sums up what CYFA is trying to do here at QMS, is to embrace the arts, promote the youth artists, and celebrate the artistic potential we have here at Cowichan. And I want to reiterate that this is a 100% student-led initiative. So this means that everything from the posters, from the presentations, from our uniforms are designed by students. It's completely student-led, and we are proud to be probably the first student-led arts festival in the Cowichan Valley, or even on Vancouver Island. This will be a half-day youth art festival. So in the morning, it'll be for senior school, and in the afternoon, we'll have junior schools involved as well. And this perfectly sums up what's about to happen. It's arts and fun. So it'll be a day of arts and fun. And there will be exhibitions, performances, screenings, workshops, activities, all of that. And this is kind of the schedule that you receive on the day. So you can see we'll be coming to the opening ceremony, and then We have 8 simultaneously run workshops and activities, including like dance, improv, film, poetry corner, arts and crafts, the gallery, music, karaoke corner, or culinary. So a lot of stuff jam-packed into the tight 30-minute blocks. And this is the map. So most things going to be set up around TLC and also the senior school, as well as the performing arts hall. And hashtag my choice. So for this year's festival, you will be able to choose where you go. I want to bring your attention to this chocolatey, soft, sweet, crunchy cake. This is something you get to make in culinary workshops, for example. So it's important to remember their spots are limited for each workshop. Take culinary, for example. There's only like 50 spots for the entire 300 senior school students. So it's important to sign up early, and because we'll be sending out a form either today or tomorrow to all of the grades, and you'll be able to choose your activities that you want to go for the day. And this is kind of what the form looks like. It's pretty easy. You fill out your name, your grade, and then you choose 4 of the options from the list. And the date, it's going to be on October the 25th. And this unfortunately means it's a Wednesday. So obviously, in that case, it'll be an 8:15 start. So normal school time. And that's pretty much it for me. And now, one more thing. Submissions for our arts festival close on Thursday. So if you still haven't gotten your arts, if you still haven't filled out the form for the arts submission, please do it soon. We're excited to welcome all kind of mediums of art that can be displayed, including poetry, paintings, stenciling, all of that stuff. Oh, anytime. So the first question, if you can raise your hands. Wait, hold on. Don't do it. The date for CYFA is October the 25th. Yeah. Next question. It's on a Wednesday. What time? Okay, this side. Yeah, Zoe. Yeah. Limited. Oh, what's our slogan? Yeah. Yeah. And I think this is the hardest question. It's the highest stakes one. It's really hard to get the name right. Let's get Go to the back. Yeah. No. Incorrect. You're close though. You're close. No. Okay. We're gonna up the stakes now. Bigger bag. No prefects. No. Yeah, no. Let's do Hugh. Hugh, what is it? No. That's correct. Cowichan Youth Festival of the Arts. And that's it for me. Thank you very much.
Well, we're definitely awake now. Thank you so much, Jason, for that presentation. And thanks in advance to those of you, to artists in the room and artists in the school who are going to be contributing to the various exhibitions and performances and leading some of those different workshops. It's a really amazing array of opportunities. And there will be some of us in here that you might have looked at that menu and you might have thought, oh, I don't know kind of where I'm going to fit or what I'm going to do. But that's what part of the challenge of the day is, celebrating the arts, stretching yourself and challenging yourself in a new area. The arts is probably the most powerful medium of communication. And I think that engaging in this particular day is going to help you realize maybe where some of your strengths are, perhaps some of where your weaknesses are. But it doesn't really matter. The idea is that, as Jason says, you have fun and maybe you just build that self-awareness. Okay, so try something different. You just never know what you're going to enjoy. But thank you to the students who are contributing, not only by sharing their work, but those who are helping Jason set this day up. I know that Mr. Trafford, who's a sort of sponsor teacher for this, is helping guide some of the has helped Jason guide some of his thinking, as well as Miss Powley. But it's just so great to see the students driving this. Okay, and that is really the essence of true leadership development, is when people are given a framework to work with, but ultimately you set the vision, and then you work out what the steps are to try and meet and to try and achieve that. So we're really excited for the day. Jason, thanks so much he's put so much energy and effort into trying to make this a reality. And then we'll see where it goes in the next few years. It's us for now here at QMS. We're going to start small, as it were, and then we'll see how it branches out. So let's really embrace that day and make the absolute most of it. So if you just join me, a special thank you and round of applause for Jason. Speaking of leadership and skill development, and also just making leadership visible, I've asked all the school prefects to be here today to explain a little bit more briefly about what their role is at the school, and then also just a little bit about themselves. Ideally, the prefects, the student leaders in the school, are people that you can go to and talk to about your experience here at QMS. The idea is that we evolve as a school and we keep progressing in ways that improve your experience here as students, and make sure that when you leave at the end of grade 12, you feel like you're as well developed as possible to take on the sort of opportunities that you're looking for in the next step. And you'll have your own personal visions as well of places you want to be, things that you want to do, and so we want to help support that as much as we can. But this group, they're so committed to what they're doing this year, and I'm really grateful for all their efforts thus far and for what they're going to do this year. So I'll turn over to our head prefect, Maya Cassie.
Good morning, everyone. We will not have a quiz with candy prizes for you guys, but we still thought it would be helpful for you to get to know some of the prefects today. So I'm Maya, I'm the head prefect. For those of you who don't know me, I started going to QMS in grade 7. I'm from Salt Springs, so I commute over here on the ferry. And you might know me from Model UN, poetry, theater. I'm working on the theater team for CYFA. And as a prefect, my roles will largely be about looking into service and academics. Those are kind of like my areas of interest, because each of us are going to have some passion projects, some stuff we're doing a little bit behind the scenes to help the school function as smoothly as possible, make the experience as great as possible for you guys. And we're also here to serve as a bridge between you and the faculty, so it can be a little intimidating to just go up to staff and be like, hey, I don't like this, you should change this, I have this idea, whatever that is. So we're here to listen to you voice those concerns. We want to hear your ideas, your comments. So one of the things I've learned at QMS is that we have such a wonderful network of resources. So if you have ideas, if you have things you want to change, we're here to listen to that, and we really can make it happen. So if you just want to chat, if you have ideas, come talk to us in the halls. We're here to listen to you guys. And I'll also just add briefly, one person who is not here today is Kieran Denny, also a prefect. You might know him from Model UN, from Strings. If you see him in the halls, say hi. He can't be here to introduce himself today, but just one of the prefects that you won't meet. All that being said, I will hand it over to Ethan, our deputy.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Ethan. My interests kind of lie in sports and how to connect all the students to all the strengths that we have, the power of everyone together. Been at school for a long time. It's come on 13, 14 years. 13 years. So I've kind of experienced every grade from pre-kindergarten all the way to now grade 12. So I've done it all. I just wanted to say that I'm here to support you, and if you have any ideas with possibly athletics, like what we can do to improve on sports teams, I'm going to be that person. So thank you very much. I'm going to pass it off to who? Bronny now.
How's it going? My name is Bronwyn. I've been at QMS for probably about 2-3 years now. I'm from Cowichan Bay, so it's not that far, which is really nice, even though I somehow managed to get to school probably almost late. But that's okay. Some fun things about me that I've been involved with for the school is I've probably played on almost all the senior girls sports teams for the past 3 years. I play AAA hockey for Vancouver Island, and I'm currently ranked top 5 in BC. And something I hope to improve on with the school is getting the school more gathered with our school sports teams and our house gatherings and all that kind of stuff, and just making sure that our hype is there. So thank you. I'm going to pass it along to Gray, I think.
Hi everyone, I'm Gray. I've been here since grade 6, and I'm a Nanaimo commuter, so that's a 45-minute drive to Duncan and back every single day. A fun fact, not school related, about me is I got appendicitis 2 years in a row, both on spring break. An interest I want to focus on this year is kind of connection between students and teachers, so maybe an anonymous tip box, something like that, or things to do with spirit and maybe even drama. So yeah, I'm going to pass it on to Hannah.
Hey everyone, I'm Hannah. I've been at the school like Ethan since junior kindergarten, so I think this is our 14th year, which is a long time. I guess one of my interests within the school is definitely science and like environmental stuff. I was the captain of the Eco Club last year, and I've been part of it for I think 2 years now. Besides that, I'm also into art. I'm part of the CYFA committee as well, which is cool. I think I'm on the poetry part of that, but I also love visual art. So I think one of the biggest pieces of advice that I could give you going through the senior school is just take advantage of all your resources, and especially your teachers, like during tutorial or after school. They're there to help you, and it's such a huge like good thing for you to do if you go see your teachers outside of class, because like as you get older, you'll notice you get more busy, and then you'll have less time too. So definitely take advantage of that as much as you can. I think I'm going to be probably one of the prefects that's focusing on incorporating more like eco stuff into the school and trying to get us like out into the community doing some service. So Jade I think is next.
Hello, I'm Jade. I've been at QMS since grade 9. I've been involved with theater a lot. I've been in the last 2 theater productions. Some of my other areas of interest are like student health and wellness, and those are kind of the arts and student life are kind of the 2 areas that I'm going to be focusing on this year. I'm also on the dance and theater committee for CYFA. Advice I have is probably don't be afraid to try new things, even if you're not sure how it's going to go. Don't let fear stop you from trying to do something that you think is cool or will be fun. And a fun fact about me is that I went to the world's largest lantern festival this weekend. I will be welcoming Lexa.
I'm still too short for the podium. Hi, my name is Lexa. I used to live in Ladysmith, but I actually had to move to Duncan 2 years ago. This year is my 13th year at QMS, and I've been here since kindergarten, and my interests throughout the years have always been theater, and this year I'm heavily focusing on theater. I'm actually also in the Arts Festival Committee for theater, but I'm also like to participate in the Poetry Cafe and Club, and I tend to hover around the Mud People a lot. My piece of advice was actually going to be the exact same as Jade. Don't let your anxiety prevent you from doing things like theater or Model UN. And a fun fact about me is that I have over 400 hours in Animal Crossing.
Hi guys, I'm Maggie. I go by she, her, and I've been at this school for 13 years. Also, a fun fact, I have a sister, Zoe. She's in grade 10. You're welcome, Zoe. Shout out. Anyways, a big interest of mine has been sports, and I've been a part of the sports teams throughout my entire life here at QMS, and one of my favorite sports is rugby, and I've been doing that for 4 years. And that's super fun. And also, that's going to be like an area of interest, like focus for me this year will be athletics. In the past, I've also been a part of the QMS summer camps and activity clubs, so I've got to know a lot of the junior school. So I also really want to build more connection between the junior and senior school. And now I'm going to pass it off to Noah.
Hi everyone, I'm Noah. I guess you could say QMS is probably second time prefect. But yeah, I'm from a small town called Quesnel, BC, way up north. This is my 5th year at QMS, and my areas of interest right now are wide. I'm looking at helping administration right now with a few like ambassador duties and hopefully representing the school as best I can with that aspect. Also looking at service now too, because I'm now a part of the CIS, Cowichan Intercultural Society. And like volunteering with them a little bit too, so helping you guys reach out, get the connections you need for like maybe Island Health, Cowichan Tribes, a few of the things, maybe bringing that into the school year, having a few activities with that service element, and then still probably helping out maybe a few other prefects with like student life and like bringing fun to the school. But yeah, it's all up in the air right now. We'll see. There's a few interests that I have at the moment. One thing I would say, a piece of advice that I learned the hard way last year was that you don't always, you can't always get what you want, you know? Sometimes you get what you need. I'll let you think about that for a second, but it's also a Rolling Stones song too. But also, it took me a while to figure that out, but it's like, you know, sometimes you hit roadblocks and everything and you got to move past that, and sometimes it's the learning experience from those roadblocks that make you into the human you are today. One other thing I would say is really look at these years as really getting to learn yourself, learning everyone around you, and having fun, because this is what's going to make you into the person you are in your future. And also take full advantage, like every other prefect has said, take full advantage of everything that comes your way and all the opportunities that you get every day. A fun fact about me is that in 2020 I qualified for the Métis national swim team, but and I was going to go to Halifax, Nova Scotia to swim to represent BC and everything, Canada, but it got canceled due to COVID. So it kind of sucked, but whatever, always next year. Anyways, thank you. I'm going to hand it off to Shaylee.
Hi everyone, I'm Shaylee. I live in Cobble Hill, so not a super long commute, which is really nice. I'm going on my 9th year here at QMS, so I've been here since grade 4. And looking at areas of interest, I absolutely love the sciences and also do classical singing outside of school. So looking forward to my passion project this year, kind of looking at strengthening the connections between the junior school and senior school, and hopefully getting more involvement between the two. Piece of advice, I would say that when given the opportunity to build connections with people that you may not necessarily be interacting with on a daily basis, you should be taking those opportunities, because they can develop long-lasting relationships that can last through your time here at QMS. One thing about me, I have 3 rescue dogs, and one of them is nicknamed Potato because she is very fat. Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much to the prefects. As you can tell, is a really eclectic mix of interests as well as strengths. There's a few key words that kept coming out there, and I think one of them was service. And obviously that's part of our school motto, is Servite Fortiter. And so you'll all find different ways to contribute over the course of this year and beyond. I was actually just up Highland yesterday, and there's quite a few QMS students were there, and we were competing in a cyclocross event. And the event wouldn't have been able to happen without all the volunteers that were there. And I never really gave them a moment's thought until now, when people were talking about service. And it's amazing how much of what we do on a daily basis and enjoy is because of the service that other people give, okay, and or potentially because of the service that we give. So I think there's lots to think about this morning from what you've all said. So thank you very much for that. We're going to finish by singing, and so you've got your sheets in front of you. I've had a conversation with a couple of staff members last week about reprinting, reworking hymnals. They've just come into a state of disrepair. So we want to try and improve those again and incorporate this centennial anthem that was written by Alison Hounsome, and she's going to play it for us today on the piano. Okay, so I know some of you haven't sung it. Many of you will have. There's a repeated line at the end where it says "Beyond all dreams." Okay, that's going to be repeated. So when you say "Beyond all dreams," there's a final, I'm going to say flourish, but I'm not sure what the musical term is for that. Okay, we'll sing "Beyond all dreams" again. This is the title of one of the school books that was written in tribute to our founders, okay, Miss Denny and Miss Gagan. Okay, they had a vision of the school that was to try and take a learning experience beyond all dreams. All right, so please stand and we'll sing the Centennial Anthem.